All right, so now let's set the loading variable. We'll set our conditional statement. So if loading is true, then we want to show this container. But if it's false, we're going to want to show a new container. So let's just make sure. All right, so right after this container, we want to show another container. And in this container, we'll have a padding of edge insets dot only, and this is going to be the top of 10. And the next parameter will be a child of column, and we'll set the children parameter. And in this children parameter, we will have a container, and the decoration of this container will be a box decoration, border radius dot circular, and this is going to be 5. Wait, sorry about that. So border radius and then border radius. All right, and that's going to be it for our decoration. Next thing we're going to do is give our container a height of 200. And then we'll have a child of row, and this row is going to have a cross-axis alignment of cross-axis alignment dot start. And then the children will be a container with the child of icon button, and then on pressed we're going to bring the user back to this screen. So this is what this container will be for. So on pressed, we want to set the state to loading equals true, and the result text, we'll set that back to fetching response dot dot dot. All right, and the next thing we're going to want to do is set the icon for this variable. So in order to do that, we'll go right after this open bracket, and we'll set the icon to icon, open parentheses, icons dot arrow back iOS. And then we'll set the color of this icon to black. So right here, and colors dot black. All right, awesome. Now, after this container, we're going to want to show another container, and this container is going to show the image. So container, and this is going to have a width of media query dot of context dot size dot width minus 205. And then the child will be a clip rect, since we want to add a border radius, and the only way to add a border radius to an image is with a clip rect widget. So border radius equal border radius dot circular 10, and then the child will be image dot file, and then we'll pass in our global variable for our image, and we'll set the fit equal to box fit dot fill. All right, beautiful. So now we are displaying the image. Now the next thing we need to do is return the result text. So in order to do that, let's add a new child, and this is going to be after the row widget, row and container widget. So right here, so right here below the children parameter, and we're going to set a size box of height 20, and then after that we'll have a container, and in this container we'll have a child of text, and this text is going to display our result text. So we're going to interpolate our result text, and we're going to text align it to center. So text align dot center, and then we'll set the style equal to text style colors dot black, and the font size to 14. All right, oops. We're getting an error. Let's just check. Maybe it's just another bracket. All right, beautiful. So now we have all the functionality for our camera roll and take a photo button. So once we press these buttons, we're going to be redirected to the next container, and it's going to display the image going back icon to go back to this container and our response text. But the only thing we need to do now is to add that functionality to our buttons. So in order to do that, let's go to our camera roll button, and on tap, what we're going to want is our pick image function. And for our take a photo, this should be for this one, and then this one should be pick gallery image, but without the parentheses. Now we're going to want to go to pick gallery image, and now we're going to call this fetch response function, and we're going to pass in the image that the user picked from their image picker. So to do that, let's set our var string equal to fetch response, and this is going to be our image parameter, our image, our global variable image as a parameter. And let's just print stir, just so we see what's going on. So let's do the same for our pick gallery image. And now let's just hot restart the app, just because we added a lot of functionality and we just want to make sure it works. All right, so that works. Now, if I pick an image or if I take a photo, what should happen is I should get a response. And beautiful, there you go. So I'm getting a response, a living room with a couch and a TV. And that's exactly what's going on. So our AI is inferring what's going on in the image, and it's displaying a text. How cool is that? I think that's really cool. So we've done a lot, and the next thing we're going to work on is a live camera. And what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to give you the functionality where you can have a live camera and it can automatically infer what's going on in the live camera. So that's what we're going to do in the next lecture. I'll see you guys there. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to answer. So see you guys in the next video.